Okay, y'all, I just got finished watching the first episode of the Come Up Miami. After all these days, I know it's up to episode 6. DivaWuan got to play catch up, but y'all know it's been very busy for me. I just got finished recording the video explaining why everything has been busy, but y'all won't see that until afterwards because the how behind I am on videos. I got like 2 or 3 videos that need to go up before the one that I just recorded, but this one takes precedent above all of them because I'm so far behind on this series. So it's going to be sort of out of sync for the next few videos. Like DivaWuan's going to seem like I'm all over the place as far as days, because some videos y'all going to see that has been recorded over a week ahead, but you're going to see them beforehand. So bear with me, y'all. But yeah, DivaWuan got like 5, 6 videos hitting y'all back to back to back. In the midst of me getting my credit together, just got approved for a $5,000 card today. And aside about that has pushed me to the 5-figure mark. I spoke about that. First time I've had a 5-figure credit limit ever in my life. I was talking about, a myriad of stuff in the last video. So y'all got my voting choices, how I'm voting all over the place. I'm voting Libertarian, I'm voting Green Party, I'm voting Democrat. I see some Republicans I might want to vote for. So DivaWuan is all over the place. Come voting tomorrow, which is also going to be a video within itself, taking y'all with me to the polls, the vote. So yeah, DivaWuan is getting videos out there left and right while also getting my credit together. Also, I got to have this computer coming tomorrow. I spoke about all of those different things. And as those things are happening, I'm doing videos for those as well. I want to show y'all my new work from home computer. Matter of fact, I just got finished responding to one of y'all's messages. I normally don't get to respond in such a timely manner anymore because I've been so far behind. But since I'm at my computer, I just seen and this is not to call you out because I know you meant it from a place of sincerity. But where's she at? Miss Charlotte asked me, are you dead set on doing DoorDash? There are a lot of companies hiring now for work from home positions. Some even provide the equipment. Honey, I got a whole business channel on doing work from home positions. So, and I know you knew, so that's why I didn't, take no offense to that, because some people don't even know that I got a whole business channel actually dedicated on, providing people work from home job opportunities. But I have not had time to do no videos on there. And since I don't have 1,000 subscribers on there, I can't do a community post. So I've been doing my community posts on my DivaWuan, page to, put y'all on game to, the work from home job opportunities that are available. Some where you can work around your own schedule and make some quick extra money. You can work however many or little hours as you want to. Some might, say that you got to at least put in 20 hours. Some not so much. You can put in 5, 6, 10 hours and still make at least $100 to $200, especially with this insurance that I'm about to jump on. Honey, some people are making $200 a day working an extra 5, 6 hours a day. Honey, best believe DivaWuan jumping on that, baby. I already got approved and I got to do my onboarding tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow is busy for me. I got to go to the polls. I got to do that. Get my onboarding set up with that. And then I got to get my computer. And also, as soon as I get back from the polls early tomorrow morning, I got to clear this out and put everything over there. So I got to clear this Chester out and put everything away from over there, to put my TV over there, to put my computer over here, to set my computer up, to see how that runs. And then as soon as I get everything situated with my computer, I immediately got to do some onboarding from the first job that I applied for, that I got hired for first. But I could not do the onboarding for that because my computer does not fit the requirements. So my regular laptop right here fits the requirements for the insurance, assurance, but my laptop doesn't fit the requirements for the other ones that I want to look out for. So I got to do all of that over the course of tomorrow. Vote, get my computer, set it up, do my onboarding for Assurance, and do my onboarding for the other job that I want, which I have two choices to choose from in regards to which one I want to choose out of those choices. So I got two work from home job opportunities that I'm taking up, in addition to still fulfilling TLC orders and all of that. So DivaWuan is, very aware of the work from home job opportunity. So much so that I'm adding it to my very long, repertoire of stuff that I got going on, because, honey, like I said, I'm stacking up this money to get the hell up out of here. But while I'm also here, I'm kicking out about $100 to $150 to get this house pressure washed, because I'm tired of it looking dingy on the outside. And since I'm going to be having, models come here, like, I don't want my, just because I'm in the hood, my shit don't have to look like it's in the hood. I don't want nobody coming up to my place and it's all dingy, and it's still got the soot on the house from when the apartment behind me caught on fire years ago. The landlord never thought to have the house pressure washed, and we can't hose it down because we don't even have a hose attachment to our house. So since the landlord ain't going to do it, I'm kicking out $150 to do it, since I'm here for the time being. So yeah, that is all on that. But back to the Come Up Miami. I'm sorry, I had to give y'all a quick darn rundown of DivaWuan once again, y'all. But yeah, this is season 1, episode 1. We get introduced to everybody. Matter of fact, let me turn my TV on and try my best to go in order. But I think we get introduced to Bam Bam first. We get to know that his first name is Elvis, but if you don't know him personally, he don't want you calling him Elvis. He would prefer Bam Bam. I know it's very Flintstone-like, but that's what he wants to be called. Respect people on what they want to be called, honey. So he wants to be called Bam Bam. He's an introverted stripper, honey. He works at the clubs. He makes it very well known that he don't deal with the gays and whatnot. And okay, it is what it is. So that's his intro, introverted, works at the club, he'll shake it for you, but, don't give him too much outside of the club, honey. Then we get introduced to Jeremy, is it Jermarcus? He's a singer, started out in the gospel crowd, so very much like Cash Dinero, minus the porn star background. But everything else, light skin, way more muscular built than darn gone Cash. I think he's like 25 years old. That's his background. We see him, in the studio, dropping some beats, as darn on Nene Leaks would say. And speaking of Nene Leaks, Nene, girl, you should. I'm with Richie Sky. You should have just been a producer for that darn on show that you was calling with the gay queens and whatever. Like that was a whole hot mess, honey. That was just so. But moving on, this ain't about her. Ain't nobody checking for her, including Real Housewives of Atlanta, which we finally seen the trailer, which don't include her, but includes Miss Drew Sidora, honey. So we want to see what she's giving on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But back to the Come Up Miami. Next person up is, honey, Miss Miles Spears, honey. So I instantly recognized Miles Spears when I did my episode 2 review. I said, honey, I seen her in one of the videos, honey, and I thought she didn't make no mention of her porn career, because I thought the second episode was season 2 episode 1, but it turns out it was season 1 episode 2. So this is the first episode, and she actually goes into detail mentioning that she is an adult entertainer, for Cam's film. But the thing is this, honey, she omitted that she did some actual porn, because it's like, no, girl, I actually seen you bust it down wide open on a whole porn production darn on tape, honey. It's not about you just being in the bedroom giving Cam film tease, honey. So she played down that porn career to a certain extent because I was like, well, maybe because she only did like 1 or 2 videos. I ain't seen her as no regular or whatnot. But she has done a couple porn videos because, honey, I recognized her all too well, honey. But in addition to her porn career and her solo model for the cam girls, she's an ASMR YouTuber. So she gives you all the noises with the lipstick and the smacking of the food and smoking of the blunts while her face is doggone beat to the gods, honey. So that's what Miss Miles Spears is giving, honey. She's giving ASMR seductress, doggone light-skinned, doggone pornographic beauty tease. So there's some more of Bam Bam shaking it up in the club, throwing the doggone behind in the circle, honey. She need to come give me some tips. I'm not as bad as Cynthia Bailey, but honey, I damn sure ain't no Bam Bam nor no Beyonce, honey. I need to doggone get to the level of the bees, baby. Honey, she need to come over here and teach me some of them doggone twerk numbers, honey. But she's talking to her friend about how she don't mess with the gays. And then we see some more cake. Go on, put your... Honey, I'm going to go ahead and purchase me some. When I start these jobs, honey, DivaWuan going to go ahead and get her some of these doggone... See, wait a minute. DivaWuan going to get some cake back here, baby. I got a little bit of cake. But, you know, DivaWuan can afford to get a little bit more cake, honey. DivaWuan going to go ahead and get some cake for the girls, baby. Okay, let me stop, y'all. Y'all can catch a little bit more on the OnlyFans. But, yeah. I'm going to get me some more darn cake. I'm trying to aspire to get a bee booty, baby. Honey, bee booty. Speaking of bee... Honey, Beyonce trying to darn kill my finances. Now, B, you know I'm trying to get myself in the house. I'm trying to get my credit score up to 700. Girl, why you dropping part 2 of the Ivy Park, honey? Gang, 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 up on my motherfucking frame. Honey, I seen that good old tan up. I said, ooh. Now, girl, you do need a good fall outfit. You got a lot of thin stuff, honey. You technically, you can justify the purchase because you is exercising. See, I won't be just using it for the fashions. I will be going to the Planet Fitness and be putting the stuff to work, honey. Along with Kelly Rowland, we ain't forgot about you. See, some of the other girls who claim that they're fans of you and that they prefer you over Beyonce, honey, I have yet to heard them mention anything about Fabletics. See how shady y'all be? Y'all always talk about Kelly Rowland being better than Beyonce, but y'all don't want to support them, support her more than B. See, I support them equally, even though I'm more of a fan of B, baby. So when I go and get me some of this Ivy Park, honey, up on this darn gone frame, gang, honey, best believe I will also put about $50 on me some Fabletics from the Kelly Rowland collection as well. But yeah, honey, Beyonce coming out with the darn gone Ivy Park Part 2, and then she dropping the Vogue. Vogue, get it on the dance floor, baby. Ooh. Vogue. Honey, she giving Vogue December cover. I said, oh, here she go. Here B go wanting to darn gonna kill the finances. But back to the darn gonna come up Miami. So yeah, we done talked about ASMR YouTuber. Then we get to Jamal. Jamal's turning 30. He's having a party. He's, getting set up and stuff for the party. We like to party. Hey, yeah. And then here comes that old cute and cuddly darn gone Sean, honey. Come on through, Sean. So Sean coming on, giving old good twink boy tease. Come on through, Sean Dion, baby. They summarizing his YouTube career, his freaky escapades. Honey, I heard about that darn on. I seen that one video where he talked about he was like 16 years old. I think he said he was like 16, 17, something like that. And yeah, because he was mentioning that the The boyfriend, I mean not the boyfriend, but the man he hooked up with, his child goes to the same high school. And so you're 16 hooking up with a man that's not only old enough to be your father, but he is, because he has a child that is in your same grade. And then to add insult to injury, they had sex in the child's bedroom. I said, oh, in my James Caldwell voice, you know how James be like, oh. I said, what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. You had sex in... That should have been a red flag right there. Like, why did you have to have sex in the darn on child's bed? And then talking about he ain't going to know. He keeps his room dirty. So he ain't going to smell y'all funky hind part. I mean, especially if y'all sweating and getting it in and all that. Like, I wonder how that went down. Like, so your son came home, and because if you didn't want him to know, because he ain't supposed to be in his bedroom anyway doing none of that type of stuff, you let your son sleep on the same sheets that you done a darn gone got it in with somebody his age. Number one, you're a pedophile. Not that you probably didn't know that he was underage, because he did say he used to lie about his age back in the day. But it's like, still, it's only so much he could have lied, because it's like, even if he said he's 18, 19 years old, that's still creepy that you messing around with an 18, 19-year-old as a man that's in your later 30s to early 40s. Because if you have a child that's 16 years old, girl, and then you had sex in the darn gone teenager's bed. Oh my God, your son's bed. So, oh my God, your son turn around on the pillow, you know. And darn gonna think, you know, it's some slobber and it's some leftover residuals from the darn gone Sean juice. Oh my. Son smell, trying to get like, what's this darn gonna smell? I know I don't wash before I went to bed, like, and I know, and then Lord, and what if your son had some clean sheets? Like his room might be dirty, but I'm sure he might keep his linens up. Like I really want him to go into detail about that part. Like, we just gonna gloss over that the son done came home some point in time and done slept in the bed that y'all just got y'all funky behind. Oh my goodness. Honey, that was an interesting story time right there. And then you talked about the wife coming home, and you know, you had to jump out from the back door, and you jumping across the neighbor's neighborhood and all that. Honey, I wish like I would. Honey, DivaWuan ain't never played them type of games, honey. No, DivaWuan's too classy for that type of sugar honey iced tea. I wish like heck I would have been caught up in that type of dang gone situation. And number one, in somebody's doggone child bedroom. Oh no. The moment that he would have told me that, honey, number one, I'm going to the doggone door. I'm going to the door, because it's like, why is we making out in your child's bed? And once again, this ain't no grown child, which would still be the deplorable with it itself. We're talking about a 16-year-old. Like, you didn't think the 16-year-old is sleeping in the remnants of, you know, the juices of you and Sean. Oh my goodness. Ugh. See, Sean, you on some darn gone elfed up mess right there. Like, honey, you claim that you innocent and all this, that, and the third, but honey, them story times be giving you away, baby. Child, but let's move on. But that's the backstory on Sean, honey, and some of his sexual escapades. So he's conversing with darn gone Jamal. You know, they getting ready for this darn gone birthday, honey. Then we got some more cake commercial. Then we get introduced to Prince. Prince and his boyfriend are out on a date. Looks like there's a situation where the boyfriend has a best friend that, you know, Prince is not liking, and it's either him or the you know, the friend. And it looks like the boyfriend is trying to assure Prince that, you know, he chose, you know, him over the best friend, but it looks like he's still talking to both, honey. So I guess we'll see more about that in later on as the season goes on. And then we get introduced to Jovera, medium brown skin, platinum blonde hair. Oh, gives good fashions, honey. Come on through fashions. And I'm not saying that as a read. He really does give good fashions. And he's meeting up with Bam Bam for the first time. So they get introduced and they're talking. And, you know, first thing Bam Bam opens up with, I'm a stripper. Really, girl? I wanted to be a stripper. So, you know, she mentioning, you know, how she wanted to be a stripper, you know, Jovea, honey. And all that, and getting critiques from Bam Bam on whether or not does she have the body and the personality to be a stripper. Honey, it don't really take much to be a stripper, honey. All the thing you need is the body and the personality enough to be. Actually, you only have to be. Hell, Bam Bam says she introverted in real life, honey. It's just you got to be able to put on the act. You good. As long as you got a little snatch body, that's all that it really takes, honey. And then we getting some more of this darn on cake. I'm telling you, I'm going to go ahead and purchase me some of that darn on cake to get this darn on booty. Honey, Diva's going to get this darn on booty together, honey. Diva's going to get this darn on booty together. Y'all keep showing Diva this darn on cake commercial. I'm going to add a couple extra inches before this transition, honey. I was just going to wait and get on the hormones to get these extra inches on back here. But y'all keep enticing DivaWuan with this darn on cake darn on pills. I'm going to go ahead and purchase me some cake pills. Oh, and don't y'all have old Black Friday sale. Y'all know DivaWuan stocking up on everything this year. I'm stocking up on my Say Brazil. I'm stocking up on my TLC. DivaWuan getting some extra wigs. I'm buying me some extra aesthetics equipment. I'm purchasing darn on skincare products left and right. I'm getting me some makeup. And then, honey, if we get real financial with these jobs that I got lined up and I get myself in a house, honey, we also getting furniture, we getting decor and everything, baby. And I'm gonna give me some cake. Go on, put your name on it. Put your name on it, honey. Diva want to go ahead and get some of that cake, honey. Shoot, they should have a referral code up in here, but you know, we don't need it if they're gonna have old sickening darn on substantial discount on the Black Friday sale, baby. But honey, shout out to the darn on cake, honey. They keep darn on caking it up left and right with these advertisements. Oh, now here comes the party, honey. And now they don't never show us Sean touching the face and everything, but we seeing some of the interactions, and this is where the culture goes left. So we get a background on, you know, Bam Bam being Puerto Rican, and I knew it was something about Bam Bam that I was attracted to. It wasn't a Puerto Rican. It was that Honduran, honey. I love me a good Honduran. Honey, I wonder is he hung down there as well. You know, them Hondurians, honey. Shout out to darn on Marvin Cortez from Do You Want to Be on Top? Honey, darn on that Marvin Cortez from America's Next Top Model was Honduran. He can get it too. I knew I saw a little bit of Honduran up in him, honey. Oh, secretly hung Honduran, baby. Child. But Bam Bam done told you a little bit about Puerto Rican culture. And I heard this years ago from my aesthetics darn on instructor. Shout out to darn on Senorita Acevedo, honey. Senorita Acevedo. My darn on physical darn on aesthetics instructor who was a cosmetologist. Honey, she mentioned about how Puerto Rican cultures, they go off of energy, honey. Feel your energy. Honey, you know, when you touch somebody, if your energy's not right, honey, that's cold for you can get these hands, honey. So I understood where Bam Bam was coming from, because in the West Indian culture of Puerto Rico, it's like if your energy ain't come correctly and you touching somebody, that's transferring evil energies onto them, and they don't play that, honey, in Puerto Rico, baby. especially even the Americanized Puerto Ricans, the ones that come down here at the age of 5 like him, or the ones who are born and raised here, who are still raised in that Puerto Rican mindset. Honey, don't touch no Puerto Rican's face, honey. Don't touch no Puerto Rican's face, honey. And you know, Sean being black from the north, being drunk. And so now this is where I didn't get darn on Bam Bam. Bam Bam talking about y'all must be friendly up north, but that's not how we do it down here in the South. I understand that to a certain extent, but actually it is the reverse. In the South, we're normally the huggy feely type, where we're humble, like, especially if you're from the country like me. Maybe, you know, I don't really consider like Miami the South. Like, Miami is a melting pot of different cultures. Like, Miami is the exclusion. It might be located in the South, but Miami doesn't have that Southern vibe. Like, Miami is unofficially Caribbean. Like, y'all got so many Hispanics and cultures down there. Like, y'all don't have a true Southern heritage like somewhere like Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina. Like, we're the true show enough Bible Belt South. Like, we're the ones where a neighbor comes in the neighborhood and it's not uncommon for us to welcome them with a peach cobbler. Like, yeah, we actually do that. And then when, you know, neighbors have family that pass, even if we didn't know them, we will, you know, make some fried chicken and deliver it to the house. Or we'll go and drop some chicken. Like, just be prepared that you're going to have chicken for 3 weeks, because everybody in the black community, honey, we dropping off chicken from everywhere. Whether it be KFC, Popeyes, and you know, it'd be so much chicken that you'd be so happy when somebody dropped off something different. Like, somebody done dropped off some seafood or, you know, some meatballs. Okay, we finally mixing it up, honey. And I always did the desserts because I already knew that everybody else was going to be on the chicken fest, honey. So I said, well, let me darn gonna bring some of this homemade DivaWuan peach cobbler to the darn gonna repast, honey. Shoot. Or, you know, in this case, the prep funeral, you know, before the funeral actually happens. So I will be the one that make the, you know, the apple pies and the peach cobblers to bring, whether it's for a funeral or, you know, welcoming somebody to the neighborhood. So that's not uncommon. And, you know, we hugging folks and stuff in the South. So I didn't get what Bam was talking about. Maybe that's the down Miami thing, because a lot of y'all Caribbeans are in that area. And a lot of y'all share that mindset of don't touch. And, you know, black folks, we're like that when it comes to our hair. Darn on Solange done put y'all on game and done told y'all, don't touch my hair is the key to my soul. Honey, don't touch our hair. Now, I also don't touch our face either, you know, from an aesthetics point of view. You know, we ain't trying to transfer no bacteria and germs. I don't know where your hands been and all this, that, and the motherfucking third. But yeah, for the most part, about not touching, period. Actually, in the North, I would expect for them to have more of an attitude. So this was like a ironic situation. You got a friendly Northerner, when usually Northerners are stereotyped as being, you know, more rude and uppity and all this, that, and the third. And the Southerners are known for being more friendly and, you know, hospitality and all of that. But we're not seeing that in this scenario with Bam Bam and Sean, honey. Sean is really going back and forth to the person talking about, well, you know, he's standoffish and I just wanted to check on him. And he's darn gonna breaking the fourth wall talking about, well, we on a show. You supposed to darn gonna converse with us. And Bam Bam is coming into this like, well, he got introduced to the show, but he wasn't primitive to who are the castmates on the show. So Bam is like, well, honey, I didn't even know you was I didn't even know you was part of the show for the first half hour you was talking to me. I ain't see no mic on you or nothing. I thought you was a random stranger. So I understood where both parties are coming from. It's like Bam is like, yeah, we on a show, but I thought you was a random stranger. So why would I be conversing with you in detail and faking like I know you and I didn't know you was part of the cast? Where Sean is thinking that Bam is already primitive to Sean being on the show. It's like, honey, this is y'all first season. None of y'all know each other from a can of paint. So it's like, well, of course, although I would have thought that there would have been like a pre-meeting or something to show everybody who, everybody would have known each other up front first so they wouldn't be confused when stuff like this happened. But I digress. But yeah, Sean is pissy drunk. He done felt up on darn Bam Bam one too many times. I think he even made a comment talking about darn now I was confused. Did he say that Bam Bam has a crush on him, or was he referring to the singer that we talked about earlier, the light skinned singer? I was so confused by that. I'm trying to look. Was he referencing? I think he might have been referencing the light skinned singer. Yeah, I think he was. I think he was mentioning how he likes the light skinned singer. Yeah, because he's looking over at him. Okay. Yeah, girl, you was pissy darn drunk. You was doing the most, boo boo. And then unfortunately it ended out with them, producers taking them outside. And honey, I hope by season 2 they get them mics together, put a stronger wind blaster on the mic so when they're talking loud, we don't hear the feedback. We don't hear all that. We don't hear all that wind darn noise and all this, that, and the third. But I will say it's a lot better than Chasing Reality when they first started because, honey, they quality was pissy. The wind was super loud. So I will give them this. For their first season, honey, the stuff looked, the quality looks overall good. No, we didn't have too much wind disturbance. But at that end, when they got to yelling, honey, y'all need to have some windbreakers. So, we don't hear all that feedback. But overall, that was that. And then, of course, y'all got my thoughts on the aftermath on, episode 2 of what I thought after the fight. But yeah, that is that. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the notification bell so y'all stay up to date when I go up, when I mention about the other episodes. I will be doing episode 3 this Monday, maybe. Yeah, I think we'll do it this Monday. If that's not election day. Yeah, no, election day is Tuesday. So yeah, we'll do it that Monday. So stay tuned for that on episode 3. And I might do 4. I might do 2 back to back. Just because I'm behind. So episodes 3 and 4 I will review Monday. I will see y'all later. Mwah.